In the second education institution, when the first kids were born here, we didn't want to send them to separate schools, to separate kindergartens. We decided, without a lot of high ideology, just with some dreams that I was talking before I came to Wahat Al-Salam, Neve Shalom, to put Arab and Jewish kids together. Let's see what will happen. And our concept of equality, we said, okay, we should have one Jewish and one Palestinian mother. Each will speak with the kids in her own language. In the young ages, it was a surprise. All kids became bilingual, just like this. And when the children grow up, we grow up with them. They came to the age of primary school. The community decided to ask two teachers, I was one of them, to start bilingual elementary school. It was not easy, it was difficult, but with a lot of commitment from not only from the side of the staff, but also from the side of the parents. I don't see this commitment in these days, but in that days, in the first years, it was very, very strong commitment. It means, first of all, I was not only a teacher, I was a parent in the same school. But when we opened it, when we started, nobody, no single institution in Israel, no single academy in Israel, they agreed to give us some support. All of them, they said it will be failure, it will not be successful, and all of these things. Then we came to look in other experiences in the world. And the main experience really that we think that it was the most successful, it was what's happening in Canada and Quebec, the French immersion methodology. And when we want to adapt that things, we didn't succeed to make it here because it was big objection from the Jewish parents to adapt it, because the French immersion approaches is giving the dominant language less time from the dominated language. And here it means that if we will make it, we want to achieve equal bilingualism, it means that in the first years we need to give all children more Arabic and less Hebrew. And this was not accepted. The only thing was accepted, let's make it half a half time. Half a time will not result with full bilingualism. Arabs will be bilingual, Jews not. Not because the Jews, they are not willing to know Arabic, or because they are not what we call clever like the Arabs, because the reality outside, it's inside. We are microcosmos to the macrocosmos outside. Then Arab children, when they acquainted the Hebrew, it's not only a second language, it's a very important and vital language in his life. He will use it immediately. The three words that he knows or she knows, will use them outside. But the Jewish ones, where they will use their Arabic. And even if they will know some Arabic and they want to show it for their environment, to their relatives outside, or to friends of their parents or something like that, they will not get any positive feedback. And the main thing is, why Arabic? Why not French? And then small child, 7 years old, that he wants to be appreciated by the surrounding, he see that, or she see that Arabic is not bringing to him any appreciation. Then why I should know more Arabic? The way that this school is functioning, it's only for the elementary, 12 years old. We try to continue after that, and we face with more complicated reality, and this complicated reality bring us to think again if really we want to continue. The age of 14 years old and plus, it has a big difference between the Arabic culture and the Jewish Western culture. We found that Arab parents, they stay in the school, and Arab kids, they stay in the school, but the Jewish ones, they want to look for another schools, more bigger schools, because in the cultural concept of the Jewish society, boys and girls over 14 years old, they need to have more possibilities of creating friendship relation. And then with the small number, you don't have a lot of possibilities. They look for bigger number. This one thing. This age in the Arab society is not the most important thing. Maybe it will be 3, 4, 5 years later, but not in this age. And here you find Jewish families that they send their children to Jewish schools outside, and you will find a Jewish family send their children to Arab school outside. But most Arab families, they send their children to Jewish schools. Then you will find why. Then the declaration of the of the Arab families and youngsters is not to find a friendship relation outside. It's to have a good school, maybe pupils, all pupils, they need a special way of education. They have some difficulties of learning. In the Jewish schools, they will find the appropriate teachers and mechanism to deal with these things. Arab schools, they don't have the abilities for dealing with a special way of learning to special children. These are the main things that parents, they're declaring why they send their children to Jewish schools. Thursday, we have a general meeting here in Wahat Al-Salam, Neve Shalom, to look about the status of our school. Status of our school in the beginning was non-recognized school. After some years, we got some what we call private recognized school. In the year 2000, we got a public recognized school. In 2006, we came down from public recognized school to a private recognized school. We have reasons why. And today, big pressure, especially among the Jewish parents, to come back to public recognized school. Now what's the problem? Why? You see, there is no title in the Ministry of Education about bilingual schools, Arabic and Hebrew. There is no title like this. Then there is no recognition publicly as bilingual schools. They are ready to recognize our school as a public, in the best Jewish school accepting Arab pupils. This kind of recognition will have its influence on the curriculum. For that, and not only on the curriculum,
explain what effects it would have on the curriculum.
On the curriculum, it means that the curriculum should be a Jewish school. They will teach Arabic, but it's a Jewish school teaching Arabic. This thing, in the curriculum of the Jewish schools, they will have, they need to have some hours for Bible or for Hebrew literature or something like that. You can't make less than this. But if you will make it, then you have no time for Arabic language, for Arabic history, for all of these things. This one thing. Secondly, who will be the teachers and the headmasters in that school? Means that in our bilingual school, we need all teachers to be bilingual. The curriculum should be taking care that it's like these things. And then in our school, especially for the young generations, first grade, second grade, in the same group they have two teachers, one Arab, one Jewish. In the Jewish schools, no, it's enough one teacher. Then all of these things, yes, if we are public recognized schools, we will get more support, or all teachers will be paid by the Ministry of Education. But half staff, or 60% of the staff, not half staff, and the headmaster will be appointed by the Ministry of Education. This is what happened in 2006. We decided not to continue with that. Even we came to High Court, and the High Court looked to the law, to the way of recognition. The Ministry of Education have all the right to appoint the headmaster that they think should be. And the headmaster, she was declaring that she is following the Ministry of Education curriculum, not we don't want this kind of school.